comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh
2
Bell.
balls, 1 strike.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Drew Mendoza. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 2-0. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential. Tying run here is aboard late in the game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's gone 2 for 8. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
I always remember.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Taijuan Walker claims the win. Save. From the borough, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Time for game 2 of the regular season between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are 2 of the best in the business. 2 guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these 2 elite starting pitchers.
Now to the plate, here is Victor Robles. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The first pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
7-11.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one away. One out, base is empty. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Ball 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Marte is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Juan Soto to the plate now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 1 for 2. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Two and one after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Max Scherzer gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not age of 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting second. The second
so here's Jeff Mcneill. Scherzer gets the sign. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. How about that?
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with Mccann. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt and block. Keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Ready with the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Still no score. Into the box, Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Reined in. And there's one down now. And now here is Hernan Perez. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. 0-1 the count. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate. Got him
swinging on the fastball there. Hernan Perez is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. So that'll bring up Josh Bell as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. 1-1. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte's after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nationals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Trevor Story steps in now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Yeah. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. And it's fouled away. Story on at first, nobody out. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Zips it to Castro for one. Over to Bell for the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Next up, Andrew Mccutchen will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Now here's the first offering.
Nope, that's a ball.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Mets go down quickly. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 2 for 3. And he fouls this one off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Popped him up. Mcneill is there. One away. One away now in the Washington third. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone. Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base number.
Victor Robles digging in now. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably get that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. One left for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. Now at the plate here is James Mccann as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Mccann swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Turner. It's short. And that's out number one.
Batting ninth.
Up next, Clayton Kershaw.
Kershaw.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Robles, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Digging in next will be Starlin Marte. As he'll take a look at ball one. Marte tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Jeff Mcneill will be the next to take a turn. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Mets leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here now is Juan Soto. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is the located fastball. I disagree. That nasty.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Popped him up. Davis is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fouled off. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit down the line at first. Freeman's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball.
1-1.
1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
That's a ball.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Softly hit here to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles waits on it. 1 out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He singled in his first AB. Scherzer comes set. Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Hernan Perez, on the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now it'll be Josh Bell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next.
1-1.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Looped out towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew Mccutchen. Scherzer into the windup. First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Next, it'll be James Mccann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Two and 1 the count. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a full count for James Mccann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And that misses, ball 4. And now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
First offering. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. At strand 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Max Scherzer is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Mccann recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Scherzer is retired, and there's one away. So stepping in is Victor Robles. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Striding in now for the Nats, Jose Martinez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0. Here's Starlin Marte, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a shot toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Into the box, Jeff Mcneill. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Turner stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Scherzer comes set. Here it is on 0-1. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. Freeman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-0. Bouncer to the left side. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Your attention, please.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andrew Mccutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. This is line to left. Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of... Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs. Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Trey Turner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one at this point in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Here's Starlin Castro, lifetime against Familia. He's picked up 14 hits in 53 ABs. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Marte. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in is Hernan Perez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. No balls and 1 strike. Soto on third. Castro is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Josh Bell the next to hit. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And he fouls this one off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
2-2 the count. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Sliced hard on the ground. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. And now in the box, James Mccann. It was a walk in his last trip.
The catcher, James Mccann.
First delivery to him. Fouled away.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Soto comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. Francisco Lindor steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Francisco Lindor.
He's set. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Here comes another 0-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Bouncer up the middle. Turner has it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
So now to the plate, Starlin Marte. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martinez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Drew Mendoza is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 73, Drew Mendoza.
Taijuan Walker will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Victor Robles. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Jose Martinez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right now.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains 2-2. Jose Alvarez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 48, Jose Alvarez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff Mcneill.
Number 6.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A dive, and he knocks it down. There is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Freddie.
Next up from New York, Freddie Freeman singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bouncer to the left side, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Jan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Kevin Rayburn will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Mets, number 32, Kevin Rayburn.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner will get back standing. At the plate, Dominic Smith, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a chopper foul off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. From the stretch.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's tarrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Kevin Rayburn will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 32, Kevin.
So now into the box is Juan Soto. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Yeah, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. Solo shot to right center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Jan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
No balls and a strike to count. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Hit on the ground to third. Davis brings it in, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in next, Hernan Perez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The first baseman, number 19.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Josh Bell is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Turner on third with 2 out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans, and Washington's taken a 3-2 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Hand enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Leading off the inning, it'll be J.D. Davis, and they could use a spark from him here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Davis.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
First pitch on the way. Andrew Mccutchen is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
That evens it up 1-1. Very high, 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to short. Could this be two? Zips it to Castro for one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. Next to dig in, James Mccann. His career line against Brad Hand. He's 2 for 4. This is just fair as it'll hug the line and head for the right field corner. Around first, digging for 2. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Pete Alonso will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 20. Pete
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Outside, 2-1. Nearly got the inside, but drew the ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Ready with the 3-1. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a 2-run shot to left center, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Mets came through when it mattered in the